Hi, this is Josh with Standard IT, and today I'm going to go over a cheaper alternative to the Office 365 suite. And not really is it just cheaper, it's actually free. So it doesn't get much less cost effective. It doesn't get much more cost effective than that. But before I get into that, I just want to go over probably the biggest thing in Office 365 is it's no longer this package that you can buy and install on your computer. Now it's per user. So it if you have 5 different employees, you're looking at spending. I mean, this one right here, it's about $10 per user. So you're looking at spending about $50 a user, and that cost does add up over time. And the best thing that they probably have to offer, really, is the versatility. You can go from platform to platform, computer to computer, and you can pull your documents down fairly easily. The cloud doesn't really do a whole lot for you because it just duplicates whatever's on the first computer, whatever computer you're working on. So if you delete it on your computer, it gets deleted in the cloud too. So that's not really that great of a service. It's not really redundant. And the deletion, if you delete something after 30 days, it's gone. You can't recover it, and that's in your email. Really, it's not even the cloud. Once it's deleted, it's deleted. You can't recover it. So it's not really that great. It's not really a backup. So let's just get that out of the way there. But um, most of the paying, really, people don't really think about that. They just don't like paying the $10 a month. So I'll go over another option, and it's called LibreOffice. Now, how you find it, you just get on Google and type in LibreOffice. See here. Now, what LibreOffice is it started out on Linux, so that the Linux computers, they could have an alternative to Office, so they could have their own document reader and presentation, PowerPoint presentation, Excel spreadsheet, things like that. And then they expanded to different platforms. So what you can do is, just like I did, you can Google LibreOffice, you can go over to the download page, and it will automatically determine what your computer is, and it'll default to it, so you don't have to worry about picking. But you see, you got all these different options here. Now mine's a Windows 32-bit, so I'll leave it like it is. You click download, and it'll automatically start. See right here? You can choose where to save it. I should, yeah, see, I already have one. So instead of clicking save, I'm going to click cancel once it's done downloading. And it is about 300 megabytes. So it'll take, depending on your web, your bandwidth size, how fast your internet is, it may take a little bit. These are, here I pulled in some regular normal Office file types to show you. See, if you don't have anything on your computer, you can open up Word, but it opens up in this WordPad thing, and it's not really all that great. It doesn't really have a lot of features. You see here, it's got some fonts, probably the best thing it has, but really not much else going on with it. So you're not gonna really do a whole lot more than the text editor probably would. Now you try to open a PowerPoint, doesn't do anything. Excel doesn't do anything. So what you're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and run the LibreOffice installation package. You see here, this is a Windows security warning, and this is because the file type is a .exe. The installation package, it's an executable. Well, it's not an executable, but it's another type. It's a kind of like an executable. and Microsoft detects it, and it knows it can be from the internet, but doesn't really know where it came from. So it wants to make sure that you trust it, and I do trust it because I downloaded it myself. I know where it came from, and I trust the website it came from. This is the installation wizard for LibreOffice. You just click next, leave it at typical next, and let it install a desktop shortcut. You don't want it to load during startup because that just adds unnecessary, just one more thing to clog down your computer. This is user account control. It requires administrative privileges to run this installation program. You just click yes if you trust it. If you don't trust it, you always want to read the user account control. Make sure, whoa, is this really something that I want to install? Because if you don't trust it, if you don't know where it came from, then that's how malware can get installed and give you a bad day. So this is going to take a little bit. Alright, and it's done. Here, as you can see, the icons changed because now there is a program that recognizes all the file types, and this it changed the Word document as well. The installation wizard's complete. Click Finish. Open up the Word document. And you see this has way more features than WordPad. It's almost, I mean, it has most of the features of Microsoft Office Word. It doesn't have everything. There are a couple little fancy tweaks that you can do that this won't have, but it has it has most of what you would need. It even has indexing in the, like if you were to do an ebook or something, you can index all your different headers in your Word document. So this is a very, very powerful tool for something that's completely free. One thing, before you get too much into using it, you want to go down what I just did, Tools. I'll do it again. Tools, Options. You want to go down to Load Save and see, well, I had this install. Normally when it pulls up, it automatically, whenever you first install it, it'll automatically have this save as this. That's LibreOffice's default file type. You don't want that because most people don't have ODT. Most people don't even know what that is. You want the Microsoft, and it will save just like Microsoft, and then people will be able to open it. They won't even know what you used to build this document. You want to do this for all the file types that you use, and this is an alternative. So let's say this is database. I don't think you have a database, but if you did, you'd want to use TXT or whatever that is. So you want this. This would start off like this. You want to change it to Excel. This is the Excel file type spreadsheet. You want to change it to XLTX, right there. In presentation, that's PowerPoint. See, you want it PPTX, and it will default to OTP. Okay. And another one, you want to make sure macro security is set to medium, because if it's at high, you won't even be able to run anything. Medium, it will not run macros. This is for Excel. You can still open the Excel document, but it will not run the macros inside of it. This will prompt you, and then you can decide whether or not you want to run them. You do not want to use this option, because this will just let them run no matter what. That's not safe at all, because macros are a way for uh, malicious software to activate something. You don't want that. So you want to make sure that it can, but only if you trust it. And as you can see, this is a PowerPoint presentation. Now, you may notice it does not have the little button down here for to turn on the slide. Let's turn on a presentation. That, I mean, that's a downside to this. Instead, you can use this little play button up here, and you can go through the PowerPoint presentation. And then lastly, Excel. See here? See, if that was left to high or whatever, it would just tell you macros are turned off. So we can actually run the macros. Only if you trust the program. Now, I do trust this one. I know where it came from. And this is a security risk matrix that you can use to determine your you can have an example threat and how it would impact you. So that's it. That's how you can get your Office documents to work. And again, it doesn't know the difference. If you do a Word document, new document, you save it, it's going to save as a Microsoft Office. I'm trying to get it to show the file type, but it's not going to. But see right there. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and comment down below. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Until next time, thanks and have a good one.